So I meant to do more or less an unboxing of this. This is 20 pounds of Lego that I got off of eBay months ago, but I've been working on that 16-pound box, so I didn't even bother with this. I have, during the summer, had people over to break everything apart. My mom was just over here for a little over 2 hours, and we were able to get 5 categories sorted out of that 20-pound box. So we have the bricks, plates, modified plates, slopes, and plate rounds, and then that would be everything else that doesn't fall into those categories is in there. The thing I'm not too thrilled about is that this right here are all non-Lego parts that were in that 20-pound box. These are parts that I won't be able to sell for whatever reason, so those will go in the filler box. And then I have some connects and these little tiny bricks and a whole bunch of garbage that was in that box as well. So I'm not thrilled about that stuff, but I am very happy with the variety of the parts, and they all do look like they're in fairly good condition. So I'm going to probably start on these here soon. I have a couple of other things I want to get into inventory first, but this is the first step. I have the bricks somewhat sorted. I have them sorted by size, at least by the 2x are sorted. These are all the 1x. I will be starting with these first, the larger ones. I always go from the largest to the smallest. So I will be working on these first. Even while I was just sorting through these, I did find a few more to throw in the filler box. Plus there was some that were thrown in there just as we were sorting the box itself. And I still have my pile of non-Lego parts, which I've also added to. So I'm going to get started on this. Once I get about 100 or so into inventory, I will let you know how I'm doing price-wise. I have been working on the 20-pound eBay win, and I have done 2 uploads. This is the second one I've done in 2 days. This one is 514 parts and 121 lots for $34. And there wasn't a lot of surprises in this lot. There was some stickered parts that were a little bit more than 50 cents, but other than that, it was just normal bricks. And I'm going to be starting on the plates here in just a minute to give you an idea of how I'm doing on just these 2 uploads. If I sold them all, it would be $81, which is not quite what I paid for that. I paid a little bit more for this lot than I would normally pay, just to see what all was in it. I spent a couple of minutes sorting out the plates. I have the 2x all sorted out, and I have the larger plates in here and all the 1x's in here, and that's what I'm going to be working on next. I'm doing another sort of this eBay win. I'm sorting out 5 more categories. I've been working on this for a little while. I do have about that much left to do, which is all the small parts, which take forever. But once I get these done, I will have enough sorted to keep me busy today and tomorrow. I also have some parts over there sorted out, and the round plates are sorted out by size, so those are ready to go into inventory. But whenever I have a couple hours of free time, I like to get the big sorts done. This is going okay. I'm making money back. It'll be interesting to see what the final count is on this, but there are quite a few that I'm not going to be able to use. As you can see in there, those will go toward the filler box, and then over behind the round plates, those are all the non-Lego parts that I have found in this. So there's been a lot more than what I expected, but as long as I make a profit, that's all that really matters. Good morning. I have been working on this 20 pounds on and off for a little over a week now. I still have quite a bit to go, but I have made some progress. I have the modified bricks somewhat sorted out, so I can start putting those into Brick Store. And you can see that I was working on hinges and turntables. I have those in. And my profit on this is going to be pretty good. It's not going to be great, but it is going to be pretty good. You can see that if I was to sell everything right now, it would be $310, which is quite a bit more than what I paid for it. So I'm not upset. And I still have, like I said, quite a bit to go because I have the modified bricks here, and over here I have the wedge plates and the tiles underneath that are already sorted out, and then I do have this left to sort through and get into inventory. So that's what I'm going to be working on this afternoon. Just a little update on this 20-pound box. I'm still working through it, but I've got it down to just these few things here. I have wedges, a bunch of variety of things here, some minifigure stuff, and then anything that didn't fall in those categories is in there. I am collecting quite a few that will be going into the filler box. This is all the stuff that is Lego. There's a big container of non-Lego parts here that will probably end up going to the thrift store, and then some garbage and some connects as well. So that's what I'm working on now. I have a couple other things I need to do, and then once I do those, then I'm going to finish up the wedges and probably move on to the tires. I haven't done one of these videos for a little while, but I have been working on the box and trying to get the parts into inventory. I decided to just give you a quick update. I uploaded 107 lots, 255 parts, and there was one good one on this upload. There was this white double slope for over $3. The rest were all under $1. There was a couple of good ones that were 80 cents or 40 cents, that sort of thing. But for right now, my total count is I've got 611 parts out of that box so far. And if I sold everything on Bricklink, it would be $518. So that's what I'm working on. I still have a couple of the slopes left to do. These are the ones that have the stickers on them. So I need to get those uploaded. Once I get those done, I will be working on panels, which I already have sorted out. And then once I get those put in, I can do another sort of what's left. And that's all that's left. So I'm really getting down there. Okay, I'm doing another quick upload of these parts, and I did have one that was over $4 and then a couple that were over 50 cents. Other than that, it was just the regular old parts. Bunch of miscellaneous stuff since I'm getting down toward the end of that box. But I did want to show you that I am now up to 7,400 parts, and my Bricklink cost would be $584 if I sold everything. And it's coming out to 15 pounds so far, so I'm guessing there's maybe 16 pounds of the 20 pounds I'm going to be able to sell. So that's where I am today, and I will keep you posted if I get some more done. Okay, I am officially done with this Lego haul. Very excited about that. I did find a couple more parts that were over $1, plus a bunch that were over 50 cents. Always a good find. I only uploaded 120 parts and 77 lots because that finished out the box. My final count on this is 7,708 parts for $622. It did take me about a month, nearly 2 months, to get this into my Bricklink store, but that's actually pretty good for me because I'm very slow at this. And as you can see, I had 16.2 pounds out of the 20 that ended up in my inventory. A lot of that was non-Lego parts, stuff that was scratched or broken that will go in my filler box. And then there was some miscellaneous stuff. There was some garbage some connects and some of the micro bricks, plus a whole bunch of little baggies that I'm just going to toss because they were very well used. So I am officially done with this. I am going to be moving on to other stuff, but I just wanted to let you know how this turned out.